Hi friends, thanks for joining me today. Be sure to like this video, share with friends, subscribe, and hit that little notification bell in the corner so you can stay updated on all our videos. So a few weeks ago, we had the craziest thing happen since we've been homeowners, and we had fire ants come up through the cracks of our foundation and get into our house. And it was a crazy 2 weeks. We could not figure out where they were coming from. We would seal one hole and they would pop up in another area. And at the worst, they were filling our sinks. We found a trail of them into our living room, and we even found some in our closet, which puts a whole new spin on the term ants in your pants. These things sting and are terrible, and I hate them. We finally figured it out. We got the right poison, and I walked around the house like a crazy woman with a caulking gun, and I was sealing every single hole so these guys could not get in. And it was great. We had them under control. And then this week I went to get the broom and I saw little scurrying things in the closet. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me, right? But at that moment I was like, but wait, this is not a big deal. I know what to do. Like we've handled this before. And I knew exactly what poison that would work and exactly what combination of like essential oils and how to find what hole they're coming in, like all these things that we had learned. And I was able to deal with them right away. It was no big deal. And it got me thinking about the spiritual life and how often we have these attacks that threaten peace. There's spiritual attacks that are big, obvious ones and everything. But as a mother and somebody at home, the spiritual attacks for me look more like little, small, annoying things like ants that threaten my peace. And if I don't take care of them right away, they really turn into a bigger problem that takes a lot longer to deal with. And so I like to be aware of that and aware of what's going on in my heart and aware of what these little threats to my peace are. Because where there is peace, that's where God can operate the most, I feel. So what I've learned for me in one small way is when I have the Facebook and the Instagram apps on my phone, that is a threat to my peace. Because I end up spending way more time on them than I normally would if I had to open a browser or go to a computer and log on. So by deleting these apps, I'm like one step ahead of anything that can threaten extra prayer time, or even just being able to attend to my kids when they come up and they're like, hey mommy, look at me, and they want to be all silly. And it's great because it's like if I'm not stuck to my phone or stuck on the app or whatever, I can be like fully present to them. And when I'm fully present in the moment, and there's peace in the home, the Holy Spirit can really operate and beautiful things can happen. So I'm trying to learn that like these ants, it's like, if I don't know the enemy, if I don't know what these threats to my peace are, it can turn into this really big problem, and it takes a long time to figure out, and it hurts a lot more, right? Those ant stings, man, they're terrible. But if I can catch those things, and I know what works to stay a step ahead of it, that I can control it a lot better, and I can leave room for the Holy Spirit to be operating in our lives and in our family. And so for you, it might be something different, but for me, it's the apps. I just delete them, I get rid of them. Instagram works the same on the browser. It doesn't have as many features, but whatever, right? Facebook will work if I go on my computer or on my phone, it doesn't matter. And I'm much more in the present moment, and I'm a step ahead. Just like I was when I found the ants the second time, I was 3 steps ahead of them before they could even get any farther. So my prayer for you today is that you can find those little things that you can stay a couple steps ahead of those things that will threaten peace, and that we could all have homes that are filled with the Holy Spirit and filled with peace. Thank you so much for being here today. If you want more info, check out our website, ourladyofcorpuschristi.org, or check out the links below, and I will see you next week, friends. Peace.